Hello, welcome to our video training on pro-life people power, how you can fight the Virginia abortion amendment. This is presented by Secular Pro-Life and Virginia for Preborn Justice, and this is the virtual version of the training that we are giving in person at community workshops around the state. So if you want to host us for an in-person version of this, please reach out to us at info@virginiaforprebornjustice.com. So to start, we're just going to introduce ourselves, introduce the purpose of this video series, and then go through what the next several videos will cover. So my name is Thomas Hill. I am a co-founder of Virginia for Preborn Justice, and I organize in Central Virginia area.
My name is Dana DiMattia. I'm also co-founder for Virginia for Preborn Justice, and I organize in Northern Virginia.
My name is Herb Garrity. I work with a group called Secular Pro-Life. We are a single-issue anti-abortion organization run by atheists, and we exist mostly to advance secular arguments against abortion and to build the broadest coalitions possible to end abortion. So we are happy to be partnering with Virginia for Preborn Justice to defeat this amendment and to just educate Virginians about the truth about abortion and what this amendment will do.
So you may ask, why do we need this video training? Why do people need to be educated? And the truth is that while door knocking and these political ad campaigns are great, we know from the 14 other states that have run almost identical ballot initiatives that there are more effective ways to get the message out. And the truth is that 77% of votes were determined by personal touch. 30% of people voted based off of information they received from a friend, 25% voted based off of information they received from social media, and 22% voted based off of information they received from a church or religious person. And so this is important because we know that these personal things are what is moving people's vote. This is what is getting people to vote for or against the amendment. And so while door knocking and running these campaigns is fantastic, the most important thing you can do as a pro-life person is just be having these conversations in the spaces and places that you are. And so our goal with this video training series is to educate you on what this amendment means, how to talk about and have dialogue about the amendment, both defensively and offensively, and then to show you all the different ways that you can create conversations in your community and have these conversations in whatever way is most accessible and convenient for you. So during this video series, we're going to run through largely 4 sections. There'll be some sub videos under each of these, but the 4 overall things. First, we're going to break down the amendment. What does it mean? And what does the language of the ballot question mean? Second, we're going to talk about responsive dialogue. So there's a lot of things that the pro-abortion side is saying. How do we respond to those? How do we counter this misinformation? Then we're going to talk about proactive dialogue. Once we're talking to pro-lifers or we're kind of in control of the conversation on neutral ground, what talking point should we be pushing forward and what is really moving people to vote against these amendments or just abstain from voting at all. And fourth, we want to talk about taking community action. How can you make a difference in your community? What are those easy, accessible spaces and places that you already are and that you can access to start to move people against this amendment?
Yep. So these videos are going to be as in-depth as we can make them, which is exciting. Like Thomas said, we also are going around the state and doing trainings. Those are truncated versions of this video series. So contact Thomas and Dana to set up one in your area. But you can also just set up a time to play these videos, and they're going to be longer and have more details. And hopefully we'll be able to answer any questions that you have. But if you do have questions at the end of these, you can also reach out to either Virginia for Preborn Justice or Secular Pro-Life, and hopefully we will be able to answer your questions and help get you set up so that you are ready to go into your community.
Yeah, so we look forward to getting your feedback, seeing your comments, and hearing from you about how you're able to use these videos to make an impact as we fight this abortion amendment.